I gotta get myself together. I was finna say SHIT, but I don't say that word, so I won't say that word. But I really gotta get myself together. I'm just really driving home. It's traffic at going on 7 p.m., but it is Saturday night. But just thinking about my life and what I want for myself over the next year and before the next year. Um, I just got so much to do, and I feel like I'm just getting overwhelmed, and I think that's my body reacting to that, if I can be honest. I did a little live this morning, and I ended up having to cut it much shorter than I wanted to, but I was talking about how these last few weeks I have not felt good, like being really, really honest and open and telling myself to stop making excuses like you really don't feel good. But y'all know I suffer from migraines, and my migraine has been relentless. I'm not kidding. My body has been exhausted. Even like now, I still have a headache, and I've been had it for a week. It hasn't been consistent for 2 weeks. It was consistent for 8 days, and then it stopped, and then it came right back Monday when I went back to work. But I just haven't been feeling good, so I've been allowing myself the time to rest and not go so hard. I've been going to work and just coming home and just resting, listening to my body. Like, y'all, it scared me because I don't know, like I said, I just felt really, really exhausted, and then out of the blue one day my arm just started hurting. And it hurted, and it went down to my fingertips, where my fingertips started to feel tingly, and I got scared. I've said it before on this channel. I've been hospitalized multiple times in regards to exhaustion and burnout and stress, because when I tell y'all I go hard, I go too hard. And I feel myself. But what's interesting is that I don't feel like I've been going as hard as I normally do, but for whatever reason my body is like, yeah, no, you got to chill out. So I did make my doctor's appointment, but it's a little bit of ways away, just to make sure I'm okay. But within that, I've been just trying to rest and just not do so much, because I've been scared. Like, I'm scared I'm gonna have another episode that's gonna force me to go back to the hospital, and I don't like that. So I've been trying to chill out, but just in the time that I've been able to just have this downtime, I've been both very much anxious, kind of stressing my own stuff out too, because I feel like if I'm not doing something, I'm wasting my time, and that's a mindset I have to get out of. Like, I have to be able to allow my body time to do what it needs to do. And I've been very anxious because I'm trying to level up, like I'm trying to do more, and I feel like when I get to this point of trying to do more and I get highly focused on it, something just, it's like, no. And it's usually my health, of course, where it's like, no, you're not going to be able to continue to do that. So no, you got to stop. And it knocks down all the momentum that I've gained. And I'm just thinking about it right now, like, what do I want for myself within the next year, or by the next year? What is it that I want to have, and what behaviors or what sacrifices do I need to make, or what routines do I need to start practicing to be in alignment with the goals that I actually have? And I think I was saying, maybe on my whenever, I need to narrow down like a date for my relaunch date. And I realized that I have been having these goals and these plans, and I didn't want to set dates to anything, because like I said, I feel like that stressed me out. But you know what, I need to have dates, because if I don't have a date, it's like I'm prolonging everything, and it's like, oh, you got time, where that may work for some people, but I'm a deadline girl. Like, I need to put the necessary pressure on myself to get things done, and it stops me from saying yes to everything for everybody. Like, I am one of those people, like, I could have a million things that I'm trying to do for myself, and somebody could need me, and I'm gonna stop doing what I'm doing to go help them. And I realized, like, the visions that I have, the places that I'm trying to go, I'm not going to be able to be like that, not right now. So yeah, I've just been thinking like, what are the things that's keeping me where I am? What are the things that I need to focus on? And one thing that I need to do, that I know I need to do, is get my house together. I need to get my house organized, because my business right now is in my basement. And right now I can't focus or function in my basement because I feel like it's chaotic. I feel like it's not helping me in my growth. It's not allowing me the opportunity to be creative, because I'm always focused on something that needs to be done. So I know for sure that I need to focus and get that area back to what it needs to be. That, like I said, my house is very small. I've outgrown my house. I outgrown my house like 2 years ago, but it's small. So now a lot of places that used to be like dedicated places for, dedicated things, have become shared spaces. So my business technically is in the same space where my kids' living room is. I have a den downstairs, and I have, a sectional and TV and everything down there for my kids, and the rabbit is down there. But it has also become kind of like a storage, and it's a lot of stuff going on down there. But I need to tackle it. I need to get forward, because I'm not gonna be able to move forward until I can clear up these big things in my head. And I think what's stopping me is that I know it's gonna be a lot of work. I know it's gonna be a lot of work, and I realize that I have been procrastinating on that because I know it's gonna be a lot of work. I know it's gonna require a big chunk of time. It's gonna require a lot of energy, and y'all know what I say all the time. I don't have the time. And I really don't be having the energy, but I need to just go ahead and get that out the way. So depending on how I feel, I picked up me some food. I'm gonna go home and take some medicine because my head is really hurting. I've been out all day. I think I left my house today at like 8 o'clock. My daughter had her first flag football game today, my little one. I took my oldest daughter to the fabric store because I'm gonna be making her prom dress. Y'all please pray for me. And let me know if you would like to see that. I might show it anyway, because I'm a very creative person. I just think it'd be so awesome down the line for both me and for her to be like, my mom made my prom dress. But anywho, I did that today, and met up with a couple of my family members today. We did a business meeting today, and they actually are going to do a dinner for my aunt's birthday, which is today, but I had to go home. Like, I just don't feel good. And what I don't want to happen is I begin to feel worse and I still have to drive home. So I'm heading home. I picked up me some food. I'm going to go home and just try to chill for a little second, take some medicine to see how I feel. If I get the energy, I'm going to start tonight. But if I don't, I'm going to give myself the grace today and just listen to myself today, and then get up tomorrow and start. I did buy boxes before because I already knew that this is something I needed to do. I bought boxes to pack up all of my stuff. I really want my house right now to look like I'm moving. Not like boxes everywhere, but I want a fresh start. I want to be able to take out the clutter. Like, I'm a Virgo at the end of the day. I like organized stuff. I don't like clutter. So when it's a part of my everyday routine, it stresses me out. And in my mind, I'm like, I could be doing other things as opposed to dealing with this clutter and this mess. But that's something that's keeping me stagnant, and I realize that, and I got to get to it. So another thing I need to do is my office is in my bedroom. And I also need to declutter in that area as well. I'm trying my best to fix it and make it functional to what I need it to be, but I just have to realize it's not going to be what I want. It's not going to. There's not enough space to make it what I want. There's not. I'm just not in a position right now to have a dedicated office, and I have to get that through my head and stop letting it stop me. So I do need to go ahead and declutter that area as well, and then I just need to do some deep cleaning of my house. Like, it's been so long since I did like a real deep cleaning of my house and my car too. But I'm just in a mode where I'm ready to get everything together. Like, I can keep doing stuff and keep trying stuff, like throwing spaghetti at the wall, but I know what I need to be doing, and the things that I need to be doing, the most important things for me, I'm allowing other things to hinder my progress in that. Another thing too is I've just been thinking like, dang, every time I get the momentum, I get going, like something knocks me off my square and I can't stand it. And at first I started thinking like, I was trying to figure out like, is this God telling me not this way? Is this whatever? Is this not what I'm supposed to be doing? So I would stop and let that be. Hold on. Oh, I would just stop and let that be. But then I've been studying the book of Matthew, and in Matthew chapter 2, where they're talking about the birth of Jesus Christ and how the king wanted to kill him. The king didn't want to do this. And as I was studying that, it came to me like, the devil knows when you have a destiny. The devil knows when you are on the path to fulfilling something that God wants you to fulfill, and he's going to have a target on your back. So now I'm thinking like, instead of me looking at it like, even though, I know destruction always follows intention, but I don't know if anybody would believe the levels of which things happen to me. And it really, after reading this chapter and studying it and understanding it more in depth, it made me feel more confident that if you haven't seen that video where I said, what did I name that video? What did I name that video? The thumbnail said all clicked. I'm not sure what I titled the actual video, but the thumbnail says it all clicked, or it just clicked, or something like that. But in that video, I'm saying, and I'm realizing in real time that I definitely have a purpose and a destiny, and God is telling me what I need to do to get to it, and what I need to avoid, to be able to pivot, so that, because he's trying to protect my purpose. And it's just all this stuff is just dawning on me now. Like, even in my very first video on this channel, I said God is telling me to start over, and there are parts that I didn't start over, and I need to go back and do that. And I feel like that's why this pressure of this house is on me, because I took my house for granted. Like, I'm not kidding. I took it for granted. I honestly didn't like it when I first got it, but you can only do what you can do. But I want to get it back together, and I want to treat it as the way that, like, it's my luxury house, it's my bougie house, because that's what I'm after. But I understand I have to respect the things that I have. Not saying I don't respect them, but I could always do more in my house. Like, I just kind of let stuff be, to an extent. Okay. I have kids. I don't live alone. And, I always say I don't want to be Cinderella. I do not want to be coming in, cooking, cleaning every day, and that's my story. Like, I don't want to do that. So, do I clean my house every day? No, I don't. But my children have chores, so my house gets cleaned every day. But I haven't, maybe about a couple weeks or so, I haven't done a real deep clean on my house, and I think it's starting to mess with my mental, and just looking around everything and seeing clutter everywhere. I think that's part of the reason why I'm stressing even more than I realize, is because I can't stand to see it like that. I can't stand to just have stuff be anywhere, even like my cabinets. Like, I try to organize like the plates and one side, or one shelf, and the bowls on one side. And when my kids or whatever, they wash the dishes, they put them away, but they just kind of put them any kind of way. So they're away, but in my mind it bothers me, because I'm like, plates should be with the plates, and the glass plates should be with the glass plates, and the clear. I have a whole thing with OCD. And I can admit it that it's been an issue for me, not the OCD part, but because things are not the way that I see them in my head, it bothers me. And I think, like I said, it's aiding in why I feel the way that I feel. So I need to go back and fix it the best way that I can fix it. So I need to get my downstairs reorganized and figured out so I can be back productive with my candles. And I need to get my desk and stuff upstairs that's in my room. I need to get that back together because I have not touched my book in weeks. I haven't worked on my books in weeks. My book. But I'm going to go ahead and do that stuff. I don't know if it's going to be today, but if not today, I'm definitely going to start tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to finish tomorrow, but I'm definitely going to start tomorrow. I want to feel better. I'm kind of, like I said, I'm in a space where I feel okay, but I still am a little bit worried about why I feel as bad as I do on an everyday basis, or as exhausted as I do on an everyday basis. Like I go to sleep and wake up, it's like I never even went to sleep. I be that tired. But anywho, that's, you know, where I am today. And I guess to say all that, the message for you is that, you know, number one, listen to yourself. Like, listen to yourself, listen to your body. Your body not going to steer you wrong. When it feels like something is wrong, it's because there is something wrong, and you need to pay attention. You need to figure it out and fix it. I know one of my issues is stress. Like, I know that big time, and I'm trying really hard not to. But I know that a huge source of my stress is having to devote 10, 20, whatever, how many hours it is of my day to go out and work on somebody else's dreams. And I don't want to do that no more. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call. I'm not even sure what the last thing I was saying, but I know that my job, that's what I was saying. My job is, like I said, it's not that I don't like my job. I just know there are more opportunities for me, and I want to be able to take advantage of that while I have life in me, while I have energy in me. And I'm just ready for a change. And I need to go full-fledged, making sure I'm okay first. My health is first. Making sure I'm okay, and then just going in and setting real goals, and giving myself actual deadlines to get things done and create this life that I'm trying to build. And I understand, like, every day not gonna be pretty. It's not gonna be easy. Like I say all the time, this is hard. Like, it's very much hard. And but I know it's worth it. I know that the hard work is gonna pay off. I just gotta start getting through the weeds and getting the big stuff out of the way. So I guess starting tomorrow, well, today, even if I don't go doing heavy work, depending on how my head feel, I may still work on a plan for myself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So just wanted to check in with y'all and let y'all know where I am and how I'm feeling, and that no, I'm not giving up on anything, not this channel, not my businesses, not nothing. I just have not been feeling well, but I'm doing much better, and I'm gonna be okay. But that is it. I'll see you guys in the next one.